Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Timothy Gibbons, and I'm here to bring you some news on PWA Pinfall Wrestling Association, Springfield, Illinois. Now, if for anybody out there who doesn't know what I'm talking about, please go to facebook.com/PWA Springfield to check out our Facebook page. Now, for all of you out there who does know who we are, let's get started here. January 25th, 2014 is the very first show of PWA of the 2014 year. It is bringing blood, sweat, and tears. Now, in this show, we are going to see the new PWA World Heavyweight Champion, R-Dub, defend his title against former PWA Champion, Zero Hype Guy Smith. Now, as you all stand back and wonder, if you were at our last show, Day of Reckoning, you might have known how that went down. Can Zero Hype Guy Smith regain his title and climb atop of that ladder of PWA once again? Or will R-Dub be able to squeeze out a victory over Zero Hype Guy Smith and run away with the PWA World Heavyweight Championship still around his waist? January 25th, come find out. Let's move it on a little bit here. The PWA Regional Championship is now held by none other than Bryan Ealey. Bryan Ealey won that title from Blake Steele at Day of Reckoning. I can still hear ringing in my ears from the Ealeyites who were screaming at the top of their lungs. The rafters of the center was even shaking at the time. Ealey scored that victory and took that 18-month reign away from Blake Steele at that time. Now, the first challenger to Bryan Ealey's regional title is none other than the young up-and-coming Derek Moss. He will try to take that title away from Bryan Ealey at Blood, Sweat, and Tears on January 25th. Now, for you who have been following this out there, you have also seen that Derek Moss has cut a promo against Bryan Ealey, and he does state in that promo that he will leave Blood, Sweat, and Tears as the new PWA Regional Champion. Also in that promo, he decided he wanted to take a shot at me, Tim Gibbons, senior referee of PWA, for, I guess if you want to call an altercation that happened at Day of Reckoning. I'm not going to get into that too much because I've already given my response to Derek Moss. So, make sure you show up and you watch Bryan Ealey, Derek Moss, for the PWA Regional title. Now, I understand that the Solution are not very happy at this moment in time. They will step inside the squared circle and try to regain the PWA Tag Team Titles from none other than Scotty Cash and John Magnus, who have dubbed themselves the Disrespecticons, alongside of their, can't believe I'm going to say this, new manager, Sage Ramsey. And if everybody out there who follows PWA, they know that Sage Ramsey and the Solution have been family for many and many of years. Sage Ramsey turned his back against his brethren and family, the Solution, at Day of Reckoning, costing them the PWA Tag Team Titles. I do not know what any type of ramifications are going to be sought at towards Sage Ramsey's actions for this, but I'm pretty sure that if you show up on January 25th, for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, you will see Wells and Frost probably take care of it themselves. We're also going to have the first ever PWA Women's Tag Team match, which will involve the Queen of PWA, Lady Vendetta, her partner Lucy Mendez, versus Allie Cat and Miss Dark Shadow. I also want to let the PWA fans out there know, stay tuned to our Facebook page for the day and time, because we have a new ticket stop window, and that will be Yanni's Euros right here in Springfield. That address right now for Yanni's Euros is 1814 Stevenson Drive, Springfield, Illinois. So what's better than stopping in, having a hell of a Euro, picking up some PWA blood, sweat, and tear tickets at our pre-sale ticket stop at the same time. Make sure you say hi to John, make sure you say thank you, and make sure you take a Euro for the road. At the time that we release and let everybody know, there will be tickets there. Please make sure you check out www.facebook.com/PWA Springfield for any news, announcements, or any other stuff that has to deal with PWA. So at this moment in time, for a short recap, for January 25th, 7 p.m. show start, doors open at 6:30 at the JC's Activity Center in Springfield, Illinois, 2525 South 12th Street. You will have Zero Height Guy Smith trying to regain the PWA World Heavyweight Championship against R-Dub. You will have the Solution trying to regain the Tag Team titles when they face the Disrespecticons, Scotty Cash, John Magnus, and former family member Sage Ramsey. You're also going to see Bryan Ealey defend his newly won regional championship against Derek Moss. Can Derek Moss take that title away from Bryan Ealey? I'm not too sure about that one. And I think the Ealeyites out there might have stuff to say about it as well. And make sure you check out the first ever women's tag team match. Again, that is January 25th. Blood, sweat, tears. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7 p.m.